What's up everyone, John from Beyond AR TV. I've got another track review for you today. It's one that I already had a few people requesting, and I know you guys are probably curious, especially since I gave such a negative review to Heavy, the first Linkin Park single from their newest album, One More Light, which is coming out in just a couple of months at this point. I'm curious to see if they're going to overwhelm us with singles like so many bands are doing these days. I normally try to limit myself to only 2 before an album comes out, and that's why I'm cutting myself off here at this new song, Battle Symphony. Right away you're going to notice the pop tendencies of this song once again. It's something that I definitely feel like they set out to do whenever they were in the studio. They were like, we're going to create something more polished, more electronic, but not in the vein of A Thousand Suns, something more mainstream friendly, and that really does worry me. I thought Heavy was pretty much just a pile of shit. I could not stand it. I didn't like the Kiara feature. I didn't think it meshed well at all. I thought Chester Bennington really seemed like the only band member there, and then anybody in the world could have produced it. But with this track, I'm seeing a little bit more of a hands-on approach. I feel like the band was involved a little bit more in the creative process, and it opens up with this kind of electronic, kind of sampled thing, maybe some manipulated vocals to really build a loop. That's something that's really popular these days, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's like Adosa Buckley said, are we just entertained by all these random noises that open up songs these days, and that loops continuously throughout the rest of them? But this one isn't as bad or as annoying as some of the others that I've heard, and there's definitely more of a Linkin Park feel to the track in terms of the lyrical content here. I definitely feel like they're trying to fit in with the new generation on this song, and Battle Symphony, while a bit empowering, I suppose, is also quite cliche in terms of its lyrical content, but it doesn't stop me from mostly enjoying it. It's not a bad song whatsoever. There's a nice build-up with some of the synthesizers leading into the chorus. You can definitely hear some guitars buried in the mix. They're down a little bit too low. I would like for them to be turned up, of course, but at least something is there. I can actually hear some real, genuine instrumentation on this track mixed in with some more electronic swirling sounds, of course, as well, giving an all-encompassing feel to the tune, and Chester Bennington feels like he's unleashing a little bit more in terms of his vocal presence on the track, especially on the chorus. He felt much more muted on Heavy, and this time around he's actually offering something, and the chorus actually feels like it has some gusto, some hit to it, and I'm enjoying that. I feel like Linkin Park are definitely a far cry away from what they were achieving with The Hunting Party, a hard-hitting, heavy, rocking album that really just blew me away. And did they really just have to become a pop band? Maybe that's the kid in me screaming, Linkin Park, please, please come back to what you were, to your glory days. And obviously bands evolve and that sort of thing, and you can tell me I'm completely wrong. That's fine. This is just my opinion, my take on their new track, Battle Symphony. I do think it's a pretty good tune. I'm enjoying it overall. It's so much better than Heavy. Maybe that's why I'm feeling some sort of connection to this, just because it blows Heavy out of the water, but that's not really saying all that much, because honestly I would probably downgrade Heavy to a 1 out of 5. I feel like I was being way too generous with that 2 that I gave it. And here, with this new one, Battle Symphony, I'm gonna have to go with a 3 out of 5, with a possibility to upgrade that to a 3.5 over time. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below, and if you would like to help out my channel, definitely click that little annotation here in the corner to support me on Patreon on a monthly basis. If you would like to see my Heavy track review, you can click right below me, or another video on this channel that I think you might enjoy. Social media linked in the description down below. Other than that, I'll see you very soon right here on Beyond AR TV.